You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna, usually I wait for the loading screen to be like 5 minutes, but you know what? Today's the day. I also, first of all, hello to everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hi, my name is Lilybelle. I love to travel and to just trying my fucking best, okay? Today is the day. Oh yeah, what the fuck? No patience today. Look, listen, everybody's talking about it, okay? Everybody's talking about it's Twitter trending. I read the thing. This janitor is not doing its job. Go tell him. Go. What the fuck is this what the fuck is with this janitor's problem? Honestly, I don't understand. Could you? I'm so sorry. We need to resync it. I think the janitor is like, she changed her name to Lilybelle instead of Lilybelle Streams. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. It did adjust as I said. OMG, Lily, please no. What do you mean no? Okay, I want to hear about it. I want to know. Hey, everybody. Today I am going to learn about Christian. Literally Christian. But Christian. Yay! I know. I think maybe I've heard a little bit. Also, Lucent, is now boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Okay, for a second there, I totally just zoned out. But I feel like don't learn about Christian. We're gonna do it. It's fine. What could I learned about what happened today. It couldn't be worse, right? This is gonna be a mistake. She's too invested. I was like, and people are acting. I mean, okay, like yeah, that's pretty. Yike. But people are really acting like they've never read or seen this porn. Like, I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah, so they are, what did he do today? He fucked his mom. Or like it came out that I think they refer to she now. She fucked his mom. She fucked her mom. Yeah. Where are the trains, Lily? Not today. Oh, also, I'm eating a banana. But that's what happened that came out recently. That is why Twitter is trending. But, oh shit, I didn't know that. Today, we're eating bananas. And today, we're going to go through Christian. That's already close. Christian, a comprehensive history. This is a 40-minute episode. Out of 58 episodes, 40 minutes each, by Genosamuel 2.1. And I'm diving into it. You don't have to be here for the deep dive, but I wanted to know. And I'm not like I just wanted to know, but I thought, you know what? We could all suffer together. That's how we build this bond and relationship, through suffering together, right? Y'all miss me. Let us see. Feel free to have your, this is essentially a watch along, but like a watch along of apparently one of the worst things you could watch, right? I'll suffer with all of you, all for the promise of trains. I've never promised trains. If you're coming here, I appreciate you for being here, Bleh. But if you're coming here just for trains, you might not want to keep coming here. It's not going to make me want to play trains more, okay? Building bonds through mutual suffering. Exactly. Hold on, let me turn on my fan. Cause I have a feeling this one's gonna be a slow burn. You'll probably watch this on your own, someone. Well, I appreciate you for coming by anyways.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys,
It might be a little loud.
Teenagers, as well as the gals. My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there.
Christian.
Hold on. I need to fix the subtitles. The bottom. I'm like, there. I think the subtitles are better now. And we're not running a train. No, we're not. Hello, sweetheart. Wow. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Here's your swallow noises. After I fucking. Hi. Hello. Here. It's a banana. It's okay. It's okay. And also, Nico. I don't remember the rest of the words, but Nico. Okay, listen. To anybody who doesn't know who Chris is, Christian is an internet enigma. All right, big talk of old internet lore, like a 4chan thing, right? Okay. We're just getting started, so you're good. We're just getting started. Don't even worry about it. I know very little about them. I know so little that we're gonna watch. You guys are gonna watch and learn with me today. So anybody who doesn't know about them, great. I don't know about them either. We are gonna suffer together. That is how we create bonds and friendships. Yes, the old homes, the old scripture. You spent a whack night with your friends watching the documentary. See, watching the documentary is worse alone, I feel like. Like, I literally sat here and I was like, I feel like if I watch this alone, it's just gonna be disturbing. But if I watch with other people, it will be less disturbing. Right? But also, hi, Crash. Thank you. Bye. Made an all art for the... Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Sorry. If you guys need to go, why would you watch documentaries alone, one on a Friday? Yeah, when you can watch one with Lily. Hello. Bruh, but your pain will be lowered. Exactly. Go get your snacks. I have myself bananas and a couple of Baby Bell cheeses. Let's go. Consider this a watch along.
Arguably the most documented person in history.
You know what? We're gonna move the logo right now. She's. I need to see the subtitles.
Witnessed by millions, with many always keeping a close eye on him, waiting to see what he does next.
Because all you do is make me feel sad and depressed.
Wow, this actually has.
His mother. She misses him.
This actually has the tone of like a real sad documentary.
Hello, we're live on the internet. What do you want? Hi, Mom.
Okay,
Hello.
bye, meat man. Have fun.
I love the women outside.
Do not hate. Hate is not so good.
I mean, it's definitely true. This seems really sad. Like, this seems like a
I
spiral.
want everything about my house off the internet! Don't call anybody. What? I'm asked to shake. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so far the biggest crime is how much they don't want to clean up, like, their house. That's a messy place. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It really sounds like that. It really sounds like the beginning of a serial killer documentary. So I feel bad because this person's still probably alive.
This is the story of Christian.
Christian! We live in a society. Exactly. Sorry, I cut off a part of it, obviously. Not that that was a purposeful, but apparently.
Christopher Weston Chandler was born on February 24th, 1982, in Charlottesville, Virginia, to parents Bob, aged 54, and Barbara, 40.
What?
Bob had worked in the engineering field
Dude,
for
that's
Western Electric
like
and later
late to
General
have a
Electric.
kid.
The family held Bob's life accomplishments very
banana's fine,
proudly,
thank you.
as he had at least 7 patents to his name, including mechanisms used in the production of Kleenex and molding of plastic water containers.
Wow.
Bob was very world-conscious and was an avid collector of stamps since a very young age.
Oh, so that's where he
Later
gets
in
his
life,
hoarding
he
issue from.
developed a love for music, especially foreign music.
More
He
hoarding.
eventually
More
amassed a
hoarding.
collection of over 10,000 vinyl records. He had a son and daughter from a previous marriage,
There's a lot of
the
fucking
relationships
hoarding.
with whom were strained, to say the least. Barbara was a secretary with Virginia Power. She had a habit of hoarding her belongings and was an emotionally abusive person.
Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. That means I need to like open up this. Obviously my filter is just too much. Let's see, left like probably 300. No. You know what? Fuck it. We're just not gonna do the left and the right. There we go. There we go. Done. And then we'll fix this. Faye, thank you so much for hosting, sweetheart. I don't know if you want to host this one. This one has a... Dude, this looks terrible, though. This looks fucking shit. This looks like fucking shit. Maybe if I could just... No. God. Should I be scared? We're learning about Christian. This looks like fucking shit. Maybe theater mode is not the way to go. I've lied. I've lied. We're default view. Theater mode is not the way to go. I'm fixing it. Oh my god. I'm also chewing on a banana, in case anybody was wondering. Okay. I'll do it there. And then left, what is that? Like maybe like 30? I'm stupid. Bottom. Okay. Okay. We're doing it. We're watching a Christian documentary. Yeah. Yeah. Literally that. It's like 50 fucking episodes. I mean, I'll watch a couple. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you didn't already know how to fear Christian Weston Chandler, you gonna learn today. I'm gonna learn today, and that's okay. Good morning, Layton. Good morning. We're doing some cursed ass shit. Let's do it.
Which convinced her.
In honor of the shit that just came out about Christian, we're doing some cursed ass shit. It's 50 episodes of 40-minute videos. Yeah. 58 episodes, actually. So now I need to know. I'm like, who has this? Even, like, serial killers don't have this. Who is Christian? Perfect. Perfect. What do you mean, Lily? No. We're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn today. Wait, is that the Sonichu guy? Yeah, it's the Sonichu guy. It's the Sonichu guy. Also, Dabba, thank you so much for hosting. I appreciate it. Ren the VTuber. Hello, Ren. So nice to see you. Hi, Ren. Lily, yes. Lily, yes.
Cole Smithy
Okay.
to seek independence and live.
I
life
also have
on his
snacks, so
own.
pardon my eating.
So when Chris came along, Bob and Barb got a chance to start anew.
Wait, what happened to their last kid?
To say the least.
Oh.
Barbara was the secretary with Virginia Power. She had a habit of hoarding her belongings and was an emotionally abusive person. which
There is
convinced
no
her then
hole that is best
17-year-old
left
son, Cole
unexplored.
Smithy, to seek independence and live life on his
Oh,
own.
okay. So his
So when
last
Chris
wife
came
is...
along, Bob and Barb got a chance to start anew. The new family started their new life in their humble
That's like
Ruckersville
a
home.
late... That's late
Chris
to
later
start
claimed
anew, though.
that at around 2 months of age, he uttered his first
2
words.
months? 2 months? 2
It didn't
months?
take long for the parents to see that Chris wasn't quite like most other babies. The first signs of his autism could be witnessed in 1983. Despite his condition being congenital, he had stated that his autism was brought about by one particularly traumatic event when he was 18 months old.
Is
A
that how
babysitter
autism
named
works?
Roach, or Roach, would look after baby Christopher whenever his
Does
parents would
does
go out in
autism
the
stem from
evenings.
trauma?
One of these nights, Chris inadvertently infuriated her, and she locked him in a room filled with toys, in the dark, alone. This would
Yeah,
prove
that's
so
what I
traumatic
thought.
that he refused to speak for the next 6 years. Even though he sees this event as the source of all his troubles, he does not blame his parents for keeping Roach as his babysitter, for they did not know better. Despite living out his childhood as a mute, Chris was anything but quiet. He
Wait,
confessed
so he
later on in
literally
life
was...
that he screeched often and was very troublesome to his parents.
Barrett, thank you
In
so much for
1985,
continuing your first
the
class.
Hammer
I
household
appreciate it,
moved into
especially
the
with Prime. Thank
neighborhood.
you so much.
The Hammers and the Chandlers struck up a cordial relationship, which led to Chris forming a bond with the Hammer's daughter, Sarah.
Okay, this
Looking
already
back,
sounds...
Chris considered her to be his closest childhood friend, and that she greatly
Oh, that's
helped
actually
him with
kind of
his
nice.
autism.
Okay.
However, from what is known of their relationship, it is also likely that she took advantage of Chris's innocence and trust, and may be seen more as a bully than a friend. For example, she once told him that Casper the Friendly Ghost was hiding under her house. Naturally, Chris crawled into the Hammer's crawl space to find him, only to find spiderwebs. bugs,
Okay,
and
well
dirt
look, that's
instead.
just a kid thing.
Sarah
That's...
locked him in.
Oh.
After about half an hour, her dad came to his rescue.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of
On
fucked up.
another occasion, she
Lizzie
told Chris that if
McGuire?
he were to
Lizzie
eat the
McGuire?
upper thing of a honeysuckle, it would taste like honey.
No.
This is a reference to the berries of a honeysuckle, which can be slightly harmful if
I don't
ingested
think
in
that
large
Sarah
doses.
knew, though.
Fortunately, their parents told them of the dangers of doing so before Christopher could fulfill Sarah's wish.
I don't
At the
think,
age of
like,
5,
Sarah would have
Chris
known,
began
though. That's just a
studying at Greene
kid-ass
County
thing.
Primary School
That's just
together with
children.
Sarah. It is not known how he was
Hi,
treated
James.
here
Thank you so
or
much
how
for
he
the
got
kind,
along
nice
with the other
wishes.
kids. In addition to taking regular classes at the primary school, he received language training at James Madison University.
Elizabeth and Ace are now
In
boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle
1987,
Airlines.
in
Hope
a
you have a
lengthy
safe and
letter
enjoyable
addressed
flight,
to
but not
Chris,
today,
dated
because today we're
December
learning about Chris
26th,
Sean.
Bob offered his outlook on life and presented some life advice for his son. There are many sides to a mountain and many ways to climb it. If you get stopped, back off, regroup, and try another way.
Oh,
If you are still not successful, maybe it is not meant to be. If it is meant to be, having it on the back burner simmering for a while is not bad. It will pop up again, and the way to attain it will be there. Everything in its time.
oh, hey, but this is
Your mother
actually
and
kind
I
of
have
nice,
done our
like,
best for you, and in return,
advice.
we expect at least that from you, for yourself and your children. He also expressed wishes for his son to inherit and hold dearly his vast collection
If
of
you need an
music,
adult,
movies,
Lily is there.
stamps,
Yeah.
and art prints.
Sarah's just an
He
asshole? No, it
reminisced
just
about the
it
straight
sounds like
razor
Sarah's
which
just
he
a
inherited
kid.
from his grandfather, which he carelessly broke while using it as a screwdriver. Bob still held on to that broken
Wait, are you telling me that he actually... Remember back then when we used this fucking font, thinking it was like the coolest shit in the world? Like, as if it was like full... What is that called? It's not cursive. Full, like... I don't know, but I look at this now and I'm like, okay. No, I'm not gonna watch all the videos in one sitting, okay? But I know, it really looks like it. It really looks like a fake
his
typewriter.
entire life because his grandfather wanted him to have it. Bob hoped that Chris would share his father's sentiment. I hope that you will not carelessly misuse, waste, or destroy the value of the many things I have collected for you. First, learn all about them, how to use them and enjoy them, their value, and how you can thoughtlessly waste their value. Then enjoy them as I have. For example, my very good stamp collection, or all the recorded popular music on cassette tape,
Dude,
VCR
stop
tapes,
giving meaning
and
to your
records,
hoarding
my
issue.
books on popular music, movies,
I mean, these are like nice
entertainers,
and cultural,
musical theater,
but
ship models,
that's a
my
lot of
daylilies,
fucking hoarding. I'll give you
gazebo,
that. Thank
and
you for
dreams.
Picture Darn Posture.
This letter offers some
Also,
insight into
Kai.
Bob's character,
Kai is now
as
boarding.
he
Welcome to
feared
Lilybelle
that all
Airlines.
he
Hope you
had
have a safe and
accomplished over
enjoyable
the course
flight.
of his life may be lost. In
He
1989,
sounds like a nice dude, though.
during a weekly trip to the toy store with his mother, Chris picked up a GoBot up on display and slowly started to read out the text on the package, ending his 6 years of silence. Later
I swear
that
to God
same
he
year,
chose that 6
Bob
years
and
of
Chris
silence.
converted the shed in their backyard into a workshop, christening it the Dreaming Studio. Bob had hoped that
See, for me, christening a new space is a completely different meaning.
he and his son would build things together there. He even commemorated the space with a plaque. Dreaming Studio of Mr. C and Little C, where dreams do
Aww,
come
that's
true.
actually so cute.
However, when asked about it, Chris could not recall what, if anything, had been built there. It was instead
What?
mostly
You knew
used
this?
by Barbara for storage. For Christmas of that year, he got a Nintendo Game Boy.
Lucky son
This
of
was
a
also
bitch.
the year that the family got Patty Chandler, a Beagle Spitz mix, which they picked up as a pup from their Aunt Karina. Chris grew very attached to the dog.
Where are people getting like all his entire like family album and everything? Like they make it seem like he passed and like that's how they got everything. What the hell?
Displaying a fondness and arguably a love rarely shown for
Yeah, I don't
anything
know.
or anyone
Yeah, I
else
don't know
in his
anything,
life.
so don't do
In
anything too
1990,
far.
Bob co-hosted a jazz marathon on WTJU radio. During the program, he displayed his keen knowledge on 20s and 30s jazz music.
Oh, 20s and 30s.
Okay, now we go on to performance number 2, which is Tight Like That.
That's what they said about me. Hello.
This is November the 9th, 1928, with Chicago personnel, Tampa Red's Hokum Jug Band. There's a great group of Chicago musicians featuring kazoo, guitar, and jug by Hudson Whitaker. Tampa Red's guitar, Thomas A. Dorsey on the piano and the washboard. Thank you, Half-Pint
Hi, Zaddy.
Jackson.
We're learning
Locals
about
interact to make
Christian.
this a great session. Listen for some
So
very
apologies
good
to basically
kazoo
everybody.
and jugs, and notice how Half-Pint Jackson laughs like scat singing. Very unusual.
1990 also marked the last year of Chris's tenure at Greene County Primary School. For his 4th grade studies, he transferred to Nathaniel Greene Elementary School. It was here where he allegedly had very distressing experiences. He asserts that the staff at the school didn't know how to handle autistic children and treated him cruelly. Chris contends
I
that
definitely
5 members of
believe that
staff
though.
abused
I
him by
definitely
pinning
believe
him
a
down
lot
to
of
the
people
ground,
don't understand
holding his
or like
wrists
don't
and
still
ankles,
don't know how
and
to treat
audiotaping his
autistic children
cries.
the right way.
Furthermore, he claimed that the principal forced him to sit on his lap and said offensive things to him. But little Christopher resisted, and the advances never went further than that. The principal is also claimed to be gay, which Chris feels justifies his homophobia. I was abused by one. A homosexual principal at my elementary school slapped me on his lap, said some offensive things to me, and I felt uncomfortable.
Oh, so
Even
he's
though Chris's
homophobic
accounts
too.
of the events could not be verified, it is also not unlikely that an event like this could have taken place.
Yeah, it's
Though
definitely
Chris never
not
specified the
unlikely.
reasoning behind their attacks, nor did he state whether him being restrained and being assaulted by the principal were separate or related
Sarah
events.
is now
It is
boarding.
possible
Hello,
that he may have been
Sarah.
restrained
Welcome to
and
Lilybelle
verbally
Airlines. Hope you have a
abused
safe
as
and
form
enjoyable
of
flight.
disciplinary action, and even placed in a scream room.
See, but this is just children. I mean, not children, schools. Like, public schools are just fucked like this, especially just, I mean, not in the city. You know what I mean? Especially not in the city. And especially back then, like, with autism, that's just fucked. Like, a lot of people don't understand autism the way they do now either. So, oh, what's up, Skip? Didn't he fuck? Yeah, he fucked his mom. That's why he's trending. But I want to know why, why else? Because it's Christian, and then, like, Christian did what? And I'm like, but why exactly Christian? You know what I mean? But also, what was I gonna say? I love how, like, whenever they come to this point, any single point where they say something about Chris, it's like, allegedly, this happened.
Which was a fairly common school installation for dealing with
He did
autistic
what?
children
Yeah, he
up
fucked his
until
mom.
the mid-1990s. Whatever events transpired,
No, I think he fucked his
it
mom
forced Chris's
not too
parents to
recently,
take him
but
away
it
from
came out
Nathaniel Greene
recently.
Elementary School. To further things, they took the case to Greene County Court.
Benij says
after
you'll
the
see
school
soon.
board threatened to take Chris out of mainstream education
Not homophobic
and
in the sense you
instate him
think.
into
Oh,
a
okay,
special
okay.
needs school, the Chandlers dropped the case. For the remainder of the school year, he was
Oops, sorry.
homeschooled. It was around this tumultuous time that young Christopher had an uplifting experience that would change his
Yeah,
life.
Sonic!
During a shopping trip in Richmond, possibly in December 1992, but in other accounts, he stated that it was 1989.
How does he
came
know
across
all
the
this?
Leonard
What the
Bernstein
fuck?
Symphony Orchestra,
Oh
a show
my
comprised
god!
of animatronic characters that is
What?
held around Christmas time at the Regency Square
That's so
shopping
cute.
mall.
I want to see
The
that.
conductor,
Oh my
Leonard
god,
Bernstein,
it's
is made to be
totally
fully
animatronic.
interactive with his
Well, that's cute,
audience
though.
with the help of a human controller behind the scenes. On
Sarah!
this blessed day, the turnout
Wow!
for the show was weak.
Sarah Tina is now taking your folks on tour. Hello, tourists. My name is Lilybelle. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. Yeah, what a best time for a raid. Hi. Hello, tourists. Today we are, we know this because Chris, she tells us. What are we saying? Yeah, hey Lily, who's your favorite Sonic character minus Tails? I don't know enough Sonic characters to say that I have a favorite. But you guys, rating this stream, I know, you had to have known. When you came in there, you have to have known. But today, you know, in light of Twitter trending, Christian did what? We are watching Christian, a comprehensive history. We are currently on part 1 of 58 of 40-minute episodes. So pardon me if I don't read chat too much.
So Chris got extra attention from the bear. When Leonard asked him his name, the person controlling the animatronic misheard it and answered back, calling him Christian. The boy took this as a profound sign and felt that he should be called Christian.
Okay, but that's some shit that I do. That's some shit that I would do.
In
Like
order
if
for
my
Chris
favorite
to
person
continue
called
with
me
formal
like
education, Bob and Chris
Lola
moved
or
to
something like that, I'd be
Chesterfield
like, yep,
County,
I'm Lola
while
now.
Barbara remained in the family house in Ruckersville with Patty, so she could keep working. Christian enrolled in Providence Middle School in Richmond. He looked back fondly over his time here, giving special credit to his teacher Virginia Sanford. She was the most influential teacher in my life. During my years at Providence Middle School, she taught me better social skills, how to better cope with other people, bullies, and life.
That's the kind of teacher
With a
that all
positive
teachers
and fun,
should fucking be.
tomboyish attitude, she was a teacher any child would be most proud to look up to and be taught by.
Thank you so much
He
to everybody
also forged
joining
a friendship
us.
with Natasha Turner, a girl a few years older than him. He lost romantic interest in her when he saw her smoking. They would often hang out together at the bus stop. He would sometimes give her money on behalf of his father for her friendship and attention.
Ooh.
Chris would later realize that Natasha was, in a sense, a friend with benefits.
Yup.
She would stay with him and be friendly in exchange for a monetary reward from Bob.
Dude, that kind
Bob
of
knew
sucks.
that his son had little hope in forming true friendships
Oh
otherwise.
no! That's so sad! That's so sad!
The TV show is on the air.
In the fall of '93, Sega, the video game developer, held a watch and win sweepstakes contest in conjunction with their Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. The lucky winner would get a $1,000 shopping spree at KB Toys. And that winner was Chris.
Yo,
Chris!
Chris!
Winners nationally to receive $1,000 worth of Sega games and equipment. For his parents, it's just
Holy
another
shit.
example of how well he's doing. Christian is a high-functioning autistic child. This past fall, on his own initiative, he entered a contest based on a favorite cartoon character.
Oh, that's actually...
was exactly what Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, and I'd listen to what Sonic says at the end of it, and write it down for a whole week, and then I had to mail it in, and I had to be drawn out of a hat, and I just won.
Yeah! That's so... the way he says risen is so precious, though. That's adorable. But also, just to what the fuck do we... She's peaked. She's peaked. Oh, damn. No, I don't think it's a spoiler. I don't think it's a spoiler, considering what's happening. But also, just a reminder to everybody who is watching with me and figuring out Christian. Sorry for the pauses. Just a reminder, I don't know anything basically past this, right? I barely know anything at all. Like, I barely got to this part, and I was like, okay, yeah, I think somebody said something about Sonic 2, but that's it. I don't know anything. So if there's anything too far ahead, please don't tell me. I do know that they prefer to be she, her pronouns right now. And they, I think, also go by the name Chrissy. So I do know that. So definitely it's okay to say she. I also know that she fucked her mom. So
He says it only takes a few hours for him to master an electronic game and then move on to another. I can't master any of them. That's it for now. And it's
This is the first of many competitions that he entered during his life, and has cemented itself as a likely key reinforcer to his future sense of entitlement.
oh, well,
On December 29th, 1993, the Richmond Times-Dispatch published an article about Christian's magical encounter with Leonard Bernstein, entitled, "It Took a Talking Bear to
shut
Give
up.
the Name
He
to
actually
Young
got
Boy
in the
Loves."
news for that.
The boy's father recounts the events of the day. Since this was early in the Christmas season, on a Thursday afternoon,
You're
the
kidding.
crowd was
They
light.
got on the newspaper
The
for that.
conversation between Leonard and Christopher lasted about an hour. Christopher was spellbound. Something unusual happened during that conversation.
Matt, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you gifting 50 fucking subs. 50. Dude, go crazy, go stupid. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Waves from work. Hi, Benich. Thank you so much. I really I'm like literally speechless. I'm literally speechless. But thank you so much. I'm losing my fucking mind. And I'm sorry I'm not like screaming. I have to remind you guys, Matt does this in like increments of like 10 to 20 almost every single time. So fucking A. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
When Leonard Bearstein,
Oh,
in a
I'm glad you
decidedly
like the
British
bing bong
accent,
noises. Jesus
asked
fucking
Christopher
Christ.
his
Matt,
name,
thank you so
the
much. I
bear
really
must have
appreciate it.
misunderstood
Jesus.
what the boy
God
replied.
fucking damn it.
Leonard started calling our son Christian. What better name for the Christmas season? And the name stuck like glue. From that time
God,
on,
I can't
for
wipe
the
the
past
smile on
year,
my face.
his
Okay.
name has been Christian Weston Chandler. Christian is very emphatic about that. Bob also offered
Matt,
up some
thank-
insight into the family
Anything from my
situation.
lead? Stop it,
Christopher
Matt!
is a
God fucking
high-functioning
damn it.
autistic child. While intellectually, his age level is 12 or 13. Socially, he is around age 7 or 8.
Well, how old
has
is he
some behavior
actually, though?
problems with his peers and relates better with children a few years younger than him. The Greene County school system was not equipped to teach an autistic child, Mr. Chandler said.
Thank you, Luigi
The
fan.
Chesterfield County school system has accepted him with open arms. The article also mentions that Bob had originally wanted to name his son Christian, but had chickened out.
How do you chicken out of your naming your son Chris? Like, I'm confused though. Like, chickening out for me is like something that you like pull out of fear. But I'm like, is naming your son Christian something fearful or something to be fearful of? Also, thanks for letting me launder my money anytime, sweetheart.
It is unclear what scared him off from naming his child Christian.
God.
In any case, the following year.
Oh wait, is that what he
scared
said?
him off from
It is
naming his
unclear what
child
scared him off from
Christian.
naming his son.
In
Yeah,
any
there you
case,
go.
The following year, the boy had his name legally changed to Christian Weston Chandler.
I mean, good
In the
for
spring of 96,
him.
Barbara retired from her secretarial position at
Now her?
Virginia Power and moved in with Bob and Chris, reuniting the boy with Patty the dog. In late
Yeah,
spring, Chris
Patty!
graduated from
Patty's
Providence
back!
Middle School. As a parting gift, Mrs. Sanford wrote a personal, touching, and prophetic letter to Chris. Well, it's been 3 years now at Providence, and it's all over. Where has the time gone to?
The most it's so crazy because like teachers always write in this like really nice handwriting cursive. Like I definitely know at least 5 different teachers in my entire lifetime that has this handwriting. This exact same handwriting.
I hope you will have an enjoyable summer and come back to visit. Do your
Yo, put
very
this
best
ding
at
dong song on
Manchester,
Spotify.
Put your best foot forward and treat others as you wish to be treated. Love, Mrs. Sanford. The Manchester in question happened to be Manchester High School, where, according to Christian, he spent the happiest years of his life.
Oh, that's
Over
really
the course
sweet.
of 4 semesters,
oh my gosh.
he studied Spanish, of which he has a very loose grasp. For class assignments, he adopted a Spanish name, Ricardo, a common practice for students in order to better get into character and the culture of the language. However, Christian got too into character and often used Ricardo in class assignments outside of Spanish, and even considers it as part of his real name.
Alrighty.
When riding
That's
on the
okay.
school
That's
bus,
just me
he
like
used to
that's
sit
just
right in front
me
of the bus
renaming
door,
myself
so he could always
freaking
get off the
my
fastest.
Japanese name.
However, during his freshman year, he got into an altercation with another boy who wanted to be off the bus first. He punched Christian in the face, knocking
Are you
his glasses
serious?
off. In order to resolve the issue, Chris was forced to take the special ed bus to school from then on, which deeply affected him. He always felt very uncomfortable associating with others whom he called slow in the minds.
Okay. Alrighty. Japanese Lilybelle. Riri desu. Riri beru. Riri beru. Okay, listen.
Ended up with this really worse off mentally challenged person who could hardly ever speak.
Crispy getting strangled by Spider-Man. I let Spider-Man strangle me.
Other than, that boy bopped me on the back of the head for his own laughs. The special ed teacher who rode on the bus talked with his brother about it, and he kept him from bopping me. But having to put up with his nonsensical slur talk was still just as cringy and horrifying. Ugh.
Wow.
Among his other activities, he served as a water boy and allegedly a manager for the school basketball team, the Manchester Lancers, along with Joseph Herring, one of Christian's only male friends.
This seems like majority of it
Chris
is
had
like
always
people trying to
gravitated
be as
towards
nice
girls,
to him as
and
possible.
in Manchester, this was no exception. He had a sizable group of female friends, which he dubbed gal pals.
The gal
Among the first that he
pals!
met
Wait a
was
minute, why
Molly
does it sound
Quarles,
familiar?
a cheerleader at the time whom he met as a freshman.
Is he gonna
He
kill her
fondly
now?
remembered them being paired up during a matchup event for
Aw.
Valentine's Day. Laura Beth Dorazio was another cheerleader Chris met and fell for.
You'd let Spider-Man ensnare you in a web? You'd let Spider-Man cover her in webs? Dude, I'd let Spider-Man cover me in his cum, okay? There you go.
But after he confessed that he had a crush on her, she told him that she would like them to remain just as friends.
And that broke his heart
Tiffany
forever.
Gowan was said to be a real good girl to Chris, and he has described her as a bit of a tomboy and a peppermint patty to his Charlie Brown. Kelly Andes was his biggest crush and says they were high school sweethearts, even though they were never in an actual relationship together. Sarah Bevel was in the same chemistry class along with Kelly.
Wait,
and
they're
Chris.
actually gonna go through
Sarah
all
had a
the
boyfriend
fucking...
at the time, and Chris watched them interact, hoping to experience that kind of relationship one day. It was fun to just watch them flirt with each other. I could have learned from that, but my autism and normal social phobias held me back then. Miranda Mitchell was the big brain.
They're
in
really
his
gonna go
circle
through
of
all the gal
friends
pals, huh?
and shared computer graphics
Which is
class
actually
with
nice. I
Christian.
kind of like that.
His group of gal pals were possibly not genuinely interested in a friendship with Chris, but rather stayed with him out of pity or as protection. A later comment.
I would say protection is one of the things that friendship does, you know? Like, I'm friends with some people because I want to make sure that they're okay. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I also feel that I protect my friends. Why is protection a weird thing
made
here?
by Chris suggests that the group had made an arrangement with Bob and or the principal of the high school. Concerning schoolwork, there is a wealth of information that has been attained, which
Yeah, I
helps to
stream on
refute
Twitch,
his
thank
previous
you.
claims that he held an honor roll streak all throughout high school. For one of his assignments, he had to conduct an interview with his parents, offering some more information about their life experiences. For the question, "Why did you choose to have children?" they answered, "It's nice to have kids."
Really?
Or,
Really?
"What adjustments did you have to make after your first child arrived?" They answered, "Laughter from 4 kids and 3 situations."
What the
referring
fuck?
to the troubled
What
past
the
marriages
fuck?
and estranged children. Interestingly, when
Gurge
asked
and
about what
Unwanted
has
are
been
now
the
boarding.
hardest
Welcome to
part
Lilybelle
about
Airlines. Hope you have a
parenting,
safe and
the
enjoyable
answer
flight.
was dealing with the school system. In another assignment concerning families, Chris inserted mathematical equations into his definitions,
What the
making them
fuck?
hard to read and understand. For example, he defined a nuclear family as a mother, father, and X is more than or equal to 1 child sharing the same household.
Wow.
He also
Wow.
described adoption as a right to raise a child who is biologically their own.
Look, that whole math part where it's like X, like a mother, a father, and X is greater than or equal to 1 is actually not wrong, technically, right? That's technically not wrong.
Christian took part in a parenting exercise in which he wore an empathy belly to simulate the feeling of being a pregnant woman. He wrote a report describing his experience. Having a belly like a pregnant woman was really an awkward experience. When I tried to get my pencil bag out of my backpack, the belly held me back by putting pressure on my left leg. Luckily, my arms were long, but if they were any shorter, I would have had a real problem to reach the pencil
Yeah,
bag.
I mean, that's
While I
just
was sitting
normal.
in my chair, the belly made it uncomfortable for me to cross my
All
legs.
this is just
And
normal.
while my legs were separated, it put pressure on my private part, which gave me a strange, weird feeling. He wrote an essay about Japan's
Frodo, thank you so
involvement
much for
in World
hosting.
War II. It should be noted that he addressed himself as Ricardo W. Chandler, with Christian placed in parentheses, and
Jesus
wrote English in
Christ.
Spanish. The teacher justly corrected this. According to Chris, the war was a very tragic event, with guns,
Oh my
insults,
god! The war was a very tragic... Dude, this sounds... I'm so sorry. I have to read this in the voice, you know? In the voice. The war was a very tragic event with guns, insults, and yuck. Now we will see how Japan was involved. I have to. What? I have to. It's the Cali girl voice. Like, it's been so long since I've done this. But, I mean, look at this sentence, right? The war was a very tragic event with guns, insults, and yuck. Like, it's so good. It's so
and
good.
yuck. He continues. The Japanese and Americans had deemed glowering at each other like boxers from opposite corners of a 5,000-mile ring,
Wow,
waiting
wow.
for the bout to begin. So, the US and Japan really wanted to get it on.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So, the US and Japan really wanted to get it on.
Waiting for the
The
bout to
war
begin.
was yuck.
So, the US and Japan
Listen,
really
you're
wanted
not
to get
wrong,
it
buddy.
on.
You're not wrong.
He also quoted that President Woodrow Wilson tried to get Japan to withdraw from Shandong. Christian's essay ended up being a mishmash of events of both world wars. In addition, he referenced several books, however all of his findings could be found within the first 8 pages. The teacher commented, "Restate thesis." There is a page titled Warm Fuzzies for Christian W. Chandler, which most likely was a class activity in which the students wrote nice things to each other in order to promote acceptance.
Oh,
The messages
warm
left for Chris read very
fuzzies.
bland, such as, "I like your clothes," "is a very funny and nice person," "Okay, funny," "you are a nice person," "nice watch," "you tell great jokes," and "you tell fun jokes."
Okay, you say like these are bland, but if somebody actually said, you know, I think you're funny, and be like, really? You think I'm funny? Thank you. You know, like, is it because I just like reframe all of this in my mind so that I feel better about myself at the end of the day? Probably. But come on, what are people supposed to say? It's a bunch of fucking kids in a class that barely know each other, okay? Like, you only know the people in your fucking friend group anyways, and people come up to you and you have to like talk to all these strangers. Like, yeah, I would say the same thing. Like, oh, fucking Isabel, I really liked your hair the other day. Like, oh, that's bland shit.
But perhaps the most baffling piece of writing that there is on record is his 13 lucky writing tips.
Well, I
an
mean,
assignment
thank
for
you,
English
but the way that he says it, right? Like, you don't, you're downright entertaining. I appreciate that, Zeru, but like, you don't say that shit in a high school class with like with other kids. You don't say, "Oh my god, you're so entertaining. You have such a way with words." Like, no, you're like, "Oh yeah, you're a funny dude." And this guy's just like, that's a very bland thing to say, and I'm like, I can't do any better. I don't know what fucking words are.
class, in which he switches 4 tips in to what most closely resembles Spanish. In any case, it is little more than unintelligible garble. Use standard written English.
Really?
Do not use contractions in formal writing. You must have a thesis statement in each essay. The thesis statement es el finale estancia de introductorio paragrafe. Tu escribes de literature. El thesis incluye el llama de author y llama de work. Los
Yo, is he
paragraphs
okay?
soporte y relate
Yo,
que
is he
el
okay?
thesis. Los paragraphs tienes el topic estancias hablan el unifying concepto de el paragraph. Los details support y relate a el topic estancia de paragraph.
Wow.
Necesitas
Okay. No,
adecuate soporte.
this is literally when you like put too many of the same letters inside of like Siri or like to the Google, not Google Translate. It's like the Google Voice or whatever, and she goes, A. Yeah, this is how I feel like this is. I know, it is very impressive that we just have all that. Congratulations on your new mounts! He encountered a logic error, exactly.
Details. Escribe el literature.
No more
en
double
presente
clicking,
tense.
finally, Leighton, God.
Necesitas tres muchacho mirar de puente. Necesitas creas muy bien. Tu escribes creas.
Perfect timing for Saturday too, Leighton.
Cheques tu escribir.
Thank
muy
you, Nobat,
carefully.
thank you.
From the school report.
Nobat,
it can be
thank you.
seen that he
Thank you so much for your first class. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, I was thinking about yeah, and then I totally forgot. But thank you so much. The voice is yuck.
failed all but 2 of his 14 assignments, earning a D+ for the year. At
Dude,
age
same
16,
though.
Chris wrote a poem entitled Song of Christian for his class, loosely based on Walt Whitman's Song of Myself. He decided to record his creation for posterity in video form. The video itself is poorly lit, but there isn't much to see anyway.
Wow, dude, Gino really just fucking, he really said that. He's like, yeah, the video's pretty lit, but there's nothing to see anyways. Like, wow, Gino. I mean, look, I don't know the guy yet, okay, so maybe there's reason, but Gino, at least, like, for somebody new, that's kind of rude.
America singing as I sing of myself, and you experience as I experience. The problems of yourself are my problems. These are the young singing cries of happiness. The children's song is song of laughter. At age 6 weeks,
Oh my god, I want to do a dramatic reading of this poem.
Years of age, the Lord clicked the mute button on me. My song that I sing, although I talk well, my peer relationship is low and my loneliness is off the scale.
Ooh, Jelly, thank you so much for
Anyway,
continuing
that's
your
my
first
poem.
class. I really
Beyond this
appreciate
recital of
it.
the
Thank you,
poem,
thank
he
you.
pretends to be the enthusiastic host of the Christian Chandler Show.
All right, don't at me, but I most definitely did this. I most definitely, every single time I took a poop when I was a kid, I would like look into the mirror like across from me, and I would definitely be like, "This is Lilybelle Hoshino, and you're watching Disney Channel." Whoop whoop. Come on, come on. Dramatic reading night. I'd like to join. Can't remember if you remember my readings. Maybe if you like, maybe if I saw them again, but no, not right now.
Now here he is, the host with the most, Christian Chandler.
Yeah, of course I drew the Disney logo. Are you kidding me?
Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Christian Chandler Show. I am your host, Christian Chandler.
He then
Shocker.
rambles on about his fascination with the Sonic the Hedgehog universe and talks about Bionic the Hedgehog, his first Sonic-related creation, which he came up with
Aw.
during basketball practice.
And then I have science friend that helps. Of course, Tails that flies, Knuckles he punches and climbs, and Bionic, well, you heard rumors about Bionic. He's that Sonic's brother I met myself, who's that very good basketball player and mechanic.
This is so cute. I wonder if he's like mechanic
tell you the
because his dad's an
background story
engineer and
out
all that.
He proceeds to rant about receiving an F in English class.
I see about God, that's about time I sign off. But before I go, I have just one thing to say to the teacher. An F in English class? You have got to be kidding me. I mean an F. I do not even know when was the last time I got an F. I mean, who knows?
Wasn't his report card like mostly F's though?
It could be back in old Green County. That stupid place.
It was the really cafeteria food. Yeah. I heard that he's autistic, so.
Green Elementary. That's why I got the F. Anyway, then many years rolled by. Then you came along and gave me an F. I mean, I started off with an A, and you just
Everybody
lowered
starts.
it. I'm getting sick and tired of this lower thing. What do you have?
This is how this is how I like, I mean, not this sentence, right? But this is how I feel about life, where it's like, listen, I didn't sign up for this. You didn't sign me up for this. Some other girl, mom, like signed me up for this. And then now I just have to go out there and actually work and make a living for myself, or else I just die and nobody wants to see me die. They get all pissed off at me if I do that. It's so fucking.
I'm against the handicapped children anyway. I mean, I know my handicap is autism, and I'm not afraid to admit it. And you, Mrs. Bird, I think that F is very disrespectful. I mean, I am very emotional about it. Anyway, it's time I sign off. Well, this has been the Christian Chandler Show.
Around the same time,
Anyways, I mean, I didn't sign up for here. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it really does. It feels like
he
just
made
the
a
outburst.
series of
Yeah.
stop-motion videos of races set in his Lego-made town
I
called
thought he said
Quickville,
racists
based
for
on
a
his own
second and not
initials.
races.
They were made with a Game Boy camera,
Oh!
which produced grainy, low-resolution
That's kind of
grayscale
cool though.
photos,
That's
or
pretty good.
alternatively,
That's pretty good.
low-quality
He
stop-motion
did
video.
races using
The awkward
Legos,
frame rate makes it
using the
difficult to discern
Game Boy
what is
camera.
actually
Like
going
that's
on,
pretty creative.
but it is
I think.
important to note that all the racers are named either after pop culture characters that Christian idolized or people he knew in
Okay,
real
but
life.
so what? That's just
This
how
is the
like
earliest
kids
account
are.
of Chris using people to play out his fantasies.
Oh wait, he's like a high schooler at this
Biggest
point,
trend
huh?
In kids' toy history, it's multi-billion
This is like-
dollar.
Throughout
This
the late
is-
1990s, the Pokemon franchise
Yeah!
was spread across North
Woo!
America, with Chris keeping a
Pokemon!
keen eye on it. He began playing the trading card game and included illustrations of Pokemon characters in his Spanish homework. He also wrote a lengthy essay detailing how the Pokemon came into their Pokeballs, with
I've watched that porn. Heyo!
which his teacher was very pleased. The year 1999 marked the birth of his wall of originals. This was a designated
What? You know this!
portion of the wall which displayed Pokemon trading cards that Chris made himself. It featured original Pokemon such as a female Pikachu called Chikachu and Plotistic, a plant which is autistic. Chris himself also appeared several times.
Dark Christian.
His
I
fascination
love it.
grew to a point that he would dress up as the Pokemon character Ash Ketchum out in public.
You mean
Around
cosplayers?
mid-1999.
I can't believe this guy was the first guy to cosplay in all time. Oh man.
Christian launched his first website, a simple Pokemon-themed effort humbly called Quick's Pokesite, cementing the moniker
Quicks.
Quick.
Quicks.
It was soon replaced by Quick's Pokesite 2 with a new logo designed by Miranda. He updated it with
Miranda?
personal and Pokemon-related news here semi-regularly for the next year and a half.
What is this picture?
This year-
What is this picture of him?
It also marked Christian's first visit to The Game Place, a game and hobby store which allowed returning customers to play video games, board games, or trading card games.
Yep.
It quickly became his weekly haunt. The Pokemon craze was captured on film for Richmond's NBC
I
affiliates
have a question about that photo
WWBT
too.
News.
What is that photo?
The report featured excited young kids playing the game and trying to explain the phenomenon.
How do you play the game?
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's too fucking funny. I'm losing my mind. Wow, that's too fucking funny.
It's too low.
Their bewildered parents standing witness.
Oh,
I'm watching and I still have no clue.
it's a
And the
description.
17-year-old Chris in action.
I'll put out my Dragonair, even though it has 60 damage on it. Oh boy. And now it has 3 energy on it. Slam attack.
So if you had the time to tell me.
To commemorate Valentine's Day of the year 2000, Christian wrote a Valentine's Day hymn, a free
If he
verse
knows what a
effort
fucking
in
hymn
which he
is, I mean-
reveals that he holds very
Well, I don't
traditional
know.
views on courtship and
Aw.
the predetermined rules of etiquette for men and women. On a date, the man could not pay the bill, so his date slammed her door in his face. The man's coat over a puddle, the maiden walks. Then the man trips and pays the laundry
What the
bill.
fuck is this
Under the
him?
moonlight, the couples of the world kiss. But unfortunately for a few, they are interrupted by their parents.
Oh.
He uploaded it onto his website. 10 days later, Chris celebrated his 18th birthday, a date which he held in the highest regard.
Oh,
Among
that's
the
really
guests in
sweet.
attendance were a handful of Christian's gal
Gal
pals
pals!
and his half-brother Cole. Nearly 3 years after the fact, he reminisced about the event.
I do that.
I will never forget my 18th birthday party. It was the best of the rest.
Yeah, I do that. I like
weekend
think
before
about
my
like
real
old
birthday,
birthdays and I'm
my
like,
mother
yeah,
and
I
I
remember
prepared
when I
for the
didn't
party I was
appreciate
going to
enough
host
that
that
year
day.
was way better than
We
this
hung
year.
balloons and streamers and relayed
Oh,
refreshments on the
that's so
table.
cute. This is so
At the
nice and
door
wholesome and
was
cute.
4 of my high school amigas, and one of them brought a friend. We ate pepperoni pizza and drank Pepsi. It was great. As mother lit the candles, I was filling up with ecstasy. After I blew the candles, I was presented with a big jawbreaker from Kelly, an R.L. Stein novel from Sarah, a planer with stickers from Miranda, and a rabbit doll with jelly beans from Tiffany.
Aww.
We watched Good Burger and had fun.
Oh, good burger.
After
Good
they left,
burger.
It was done. What did I wish for? I'm not telling. Even though he seemed pleased that his gal pals came to celebrate, he was never pictured together with them, preferring to sit alone. He is also photographed wearing a pair of jeans with a suspicious stain on his crotch.
Why did they have to do him like that though? Why did they have to do him like that? Why would you? Why did he? I'm losing. Why did they have to do him like that? Like, you have absolutely no reason to do this. Like, okay, okay, Gino probably does have reason to do this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, throughout the 58 parts of this, like, Gino knows way more than me, and that's why he does this, right? But then him just saying that straight out, he's just, like, dropping all his insults on this guy during, like, a very wholesome, regular moment. I'm like, Gino, come on!
Some have speculated that it is dried semen, but it is unlikely.
Why? Okay,
About
so
a month
it's
later,
unlikely.
Chris
But why
was
do you have
tasked
to
with
mention it then,
designing
bro?
a CD jewel case for his graphic design class.
Oh my god.
On the fateful day, on March 17th, 2000, I wanted to feature on my favorite hit CD cover, lifelong hero, Sonic the Hedgehog, and cute newer character, Pikachu.
It is a bit,
but
yeah, it is a bit
copyrighted
bright.
characters were prohibited from the project. So, in my mind, I pondered and pondered, when it hit me visually. Sonic and Pikachu
There we
combined.
go! There
In
he
a way to
is!
escape copyright, he combined Sonic the Hedgehog and Pikachu to create Sonichu, the electric hedgehog Pokemon.
There we
which
go.
Christian considers to be one of his greatest life accomplishments. The
Hi,
CD tracklist
Randy.
itself consists of Pokemon, Sonic, and Mario-related music, with intermittent appearances of old-time jazz from artists such as Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby.
That's
Undoubtedly
me!
an influence.
I love the little... That's me! That's something I would do, like, now. That's me! You guys see my mouse? Can you guys
From
see my
his
mouse?
father.
Did you guys... Can you guys see my mouse? Oh, you guys can. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you guys could see my mouse. That's me! I do that.
Another month later, Chris had to document a week of his life for a school project. The result was
Thank
A
you.
Week
That's
with Christian
me,
W.
that's me.
Chandler,
Thank you.
a self-documentary, which detailed the events of his life from April 29th to May 5th, 2000. The front cover features
Wait, what did he do? What did he do? Sorry, I missed out. I'm too busy doing That's Me.
A Week with
Oh, a
Christian W.
self-documentary.
Chandler, a self-documentary, which detailed the events of his life from April 29th to May 5th, 2000. The front cover features a blurry photo of Chris and Patty, with a discolored, ghostly Sonic below. He writes
Man
it
just
in
likes
the third
Sonic,
person,
okay?
as if
Chill.
followed by a documentary crew. On April 29th, he visits Books A Million to participate in the Pokemon Trading Card Game League. Afterwards, he enters a costume contest, and since he wore his regular Ash Ketchum outfit, he wins and receives a cool t-shirt as a reward.
Yay! This is
The
the shit that
following day,
GameStop
he
tries
talks
to do a
about
lot.
packing and moving things from their home in Richmond to their old house in Ruckersville. The next day, he goes to high school. He uses a tripod to help take pictures of himself. During class, Mr. Goss discussed the difference between Shakespeare's world and the real world of today.
Shakespeare!
Christian rested his eyes after Mr.
The sphere.
Goss's discussion, and before the bell rang. Next,
Wait, is this why everyone had a Sonic OC back then? Back then? Back then? Shake your sphere for me, baby. Oh,
he had
that's good. I like
trigonometry.
that.
I'd hate to be Christian when his nerves kicked into action after waking up from a noddy snooze cruise, but I was. Next was computer graphics. It was great for him today, because he got to print his own CD cover.
Aw, these
Next
are like
was
such
Spanish
wholesome
too.
things.
He took a quiz today, but I think he feels confident in his work. And finally, after a hard odd day, he rides home on a bus, but unfortunately, it had a few slow
Except for
undermines on
that,
it.
that's not fucking...
The following day, he repeats the
That's not
routine
okay.
of snoozing through class, and that on even days, he eats lunch with Tiffany and Sarah. For the following day, he describes his daily activities at home, which mostly consist of playing video games and managing his website.
Same.
The next day,
Same though.
he talks about working in computer graphics class and making a Mother of the Year award for Barbara, which he plans to give to her on Mother's Day.
Aw,
For the
that's so
final
cute.
day's report, Chris states that it was a difficult Friday. One of his duties included taking part in a senior group photo. After the long wait for the pictures to be taken, being crowded like a sardine surrounded by immature teenage boys, and having the hot, hot sun shining down on him and everyone else, he went back to the shady entrance. After the photo shoot, Chris was picked up by his dad.
Whoa, what is
And
that?
that concludes our week-long documentary of A Week with Christian W. Chandler, the autistic boy that has made it this far.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of like just the ending of that. Just Christian. I mean, okay. A reminder. I don't know anything else about this guy, right? Except for what we just watched, and what he did today, or what came out today. But me at the end of just a regular old girl that made it this far. That actually is kind of nice for me. For me, you know what I mean? Just me. You know what I mean? Like, I made it. I fucking made it. And I'm tired. And I didn't think I'd make it. But I made it this far.
Close parentheses.
Just say smiley face,
Chris
damn
wouldn't
it.
pass up an opportunity to go to the senior prom, so he did, bringing his mother along as a date.
Aww.
Even though Christian had labeled the set of photos as the senior prom, it is possible that it was some other social gathering, due to the fact that the event is held during the daytime. Looking back on the prom, he claimed that he was naive about dating, unlike the other students. Out of pity, or out of genuine compassion, Tiffany asked Christian to dance. I hesitated at first, but she grabbed my hand and pulled me onto the dance floor. We danced for what felt like hours. It was the most pleasant experience of that night, and I thank her for dancing with me then. He felt that her willingness to dance with him meant that she was attracted to him, and stated that if they were to meet again, they would start a relationship.
Oh, this sounds bad. This sounds like this is not
Graduation.
doing well.
The end of high school.
We call this the foreshadowing,
with his
Lilybelle?
gal
No, it's
pals.
fair. No, it's fair.
Most importantly, it was the day Christian had to be recognized for his achievements. But unfortunately, this wasn't the case. I only got recognized for my grades with a star pin, yet they had more fancier awards for more important qualities.
Okay.
I should have been highly recognized for my artistic talents I showed in my many art classes for the award ceremonies before graduation day. I felt crestfallen greatly from not getting recognized for any of my talents.
Oh.
I excelled in math too, for the love of God. I was so jealous.
Wow.
I was a high-functioning autistic boy who came way beyond out of his social shell, only to get zilch, nada, zip, a big fat zero.
I mean,
I felt so devastated and out of sync.
I
As a
understand
result of
his feeling
heartbreak,
of devastation,
he only went up on
but
stage to receive
obviously,
his diploma without looking at anyone's face nor shaking anyone's hand. After the ceremony was over, he found himself an unoccupied table, sat by it.
well, for him,
cried.
you know, for him, it's very much like I'm
Eventually,
trying my
His
best
mother
kind of
and Mary
deal.
Tiffany came to console
You know,
him.
because he's
His father would look back on this event with shame and anger for years to come. Christian's time at high school is still thought of fondly by him, recalling his sweet memories of creating artistic projects for class and frequently hanging out with his gal
yeah,
pals.
it's one of those things,
of
right?
which-
It's one of the like literally my fucking thing, which is just like, look, I'm just trying my best, just trying my fucking best. And so for him, it's like I think, you know, for him it's a lot more like I've been trying my best all this time, and it still amounts to nothing, which is really, really hard. Not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Axel.
were abruptly ended with that
It's just
gloomy,
Llama is now boarding.
rainy
Welcome to Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a
graduation.
safe and enjoyable flight.
But with the end of high school came the promise of a new world in college. A
Yeah.
chance for new friends.
Sorry, buddy. That's
new
not how that happens.
experiences, And the first steps to a brighter future.
I didn't have a bad college life, but but I wish I enjoyed my high school more. Let's say that, right? Ending of part 1. We did it, you guys. We did it. We got through to the ending of part 1. Woo! What's up? What's up? No, it's part 1 of 58. There's 58. So this is part 2. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Y'all good? We survived. I know, we survived part 1. I have a feeling that, like, all these parts of where I'm just sitting here going, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's actually kind of wholesome. It's just gonna go down the drain right now. We good? No, I'm not gonna do 58-hour stream. Do you want that alt lore portion, Lilybelle Christian, though it focuses on his art more than the man? Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I feel like though Gino is just putting out his feelings right then and there, I feel like this has so much to do with the man. I really want to try this. But thank you. I'm not gonna do 58-hour stream, but come by for the next few streams.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Christian.
What keeps us fascinated? Gino, the way that you tell it keeps me fascinated, okay? The way that you literally compiled everything and is telling the story of just, I mean, I feel like if Gino was to do a whole fucking comprehensive history on me, I'd be fucking interested. And I know everything about me, okay?
Chan.
Don't worry, the university's experience would explain a lot of people's animosity towards him. Oh, towards Chris, yeah. I feel like it. I feel like it. I feel like I'm starting to actually get to know what's happening, like, right now. The music, too. The music chosen is just specifically so... Whoa, hello, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. My mouse doesn't... Haha, my mouse is fucking up. What the fuck? Hold on, I need to make sure that my mouse is okay. Oh, great. What am I doing? Mouse, no!
In 2000, the Chandlers came back to their family home in Ruckersville. And in August, at the behest of his parents, Christian began attending Piedmont, Virginia Community College, where the highest level degree students could attain was an associate degree. Perhaps spellbound by illusions of grandeur, Chris chose to study marketing, but Bob quickly transferred him to a computer-aided drafting and design degree, in the hopes that it would be a better fit for his challenged son and his future. According to the PVCC handbook of the time, this was a 2-year degree, worth 15 credits. In addition, he took English classes and even a tennis class.
Oh,
apart from
you guys
studying,
see that? You guys see that?
He developed his Pokemon website and added more cards to his wall of originals, creating cards representing, among others, his beloved Sonichu.
Sonichu!
In October, he launched Quick's Sonichu site, a website devoted to his original character. Over the course of the year, the Sonichu family grew. He created Soni, Sonichu's pre-evolutionary form, and dedicated a trading card to him. He also gave Sonichu a female companion, Rosechu, based on Amy Rose from the Sonic franchise.
Oh, nice.
After high school, contact with his gal pals was lost, apart from Kelly. He claimed to have called her every weekend for about a year. For Christmas of that year, Christian made her a CD entitled Songs for Kelly as his gift.
Aww.
He incorporated a mini Sonichu into the artwork. Winter of 2000 is also significant, for that was when Chris created his Sonichu medallion made of Crayola model magic and acrylic paints.
That's actually quite artistic, I think. Like, I mean, yeah, you know, like, some people are gonna look back at this and be like, okay, but... I mean, I can't do acrylic shit now if I wanted to. I couldn't even do acrylic shit then.
I bought some Crayola model magic clay,
and
I molded and crafted the first original Sonichu medallion that I wore around my neck, with a makeshift chain, which I later replaced with a better necklace I bought from Pacific Sunwear at my mall. He would rarely be seen without it. The following year, he continued to...
Yeah, but calling anything a medallion is kind of a red flag, isn't it? I guess. I never noticed that. Or, I mean, like, I didn't notice that now. Or until now. But, yeah. It's a Logitech
to develop
mouse.
the lore around Sonichu, which included creating an offspring for Rosechu called Rosie, and designing an Archie Comics cover for Sonic the Hedgehog.
The devil's left ass cheek is now boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Do you have a controller connected to the computer? Maybe I don't. I don't know where it happened.
For his mother's 60th birthday, he made her a cake with Sonichu on it.
Oops.
In July, he filmed the City of Quickville tour using the stop-motion feature on his Game Boy camera. The town in question.
I still think that's very cool, though. I still think, like, you know, just using the fucking
a naming system yet, so he spells it
like
in
anything stop
ways.
motion for me is like creativity.
Then with an I and a K. The tour is led by a Lego incarnation of Christian, and he shows 2 landmarks of the town: the water tower and go-kart pass, before the video abruptly ends, possibly due to the Game Boy camera only having the capacity to hold 30 frames at a time.
That sucks!
In August, Christian got
Thank
a
you,
job
Zara.
at Wendy's.
Appreciate it.
He was mostly in charge of cleaning trays, tables, and carpet tile flooring, keeping the place neat and serving the customers with kind, understanding help. He alleges that he never quite saw eye to eye with his supervisor, who disagreed with Chris's way of operating. According to one supposed event, he got his uniform dirty, and despite it being likely that he could have swapped with a clean spare at the establishment, he proceeded to continue to work with his sullied attire, and even attempted to wash it in the bathroom sink. According to Christian, a female coworker gave him a hard time, pelting him with criticisms and insults, perhaps mistaking her constructive criticisms for attacks against his person. He also admitted he took breaks frequently, neglecting other duties. Chris was fired from Wendy's in September or October 2001 for a number of possible reasons. One of the most popular motives for his dismissal was that he performed a Donald Duck impression to a child at the restaurant, bringing him to tears.
Oh.
In other accounts, he said that he was fired after he drew an unflattering caricature of an older female coworker. His termination was likely a culmination of these events.
Jesus.
It was also around this time that Chris ended his weekly
Thank you,
calls
Zara.
to Kelly. He gave conflicting reasons for this. He first stated that he suffered from noviophobia, a term he coined, which he defines as a fear of speaking to a woman who may already be in a relationship, which convinced him that his calls were in vain. Initially, Chris stated that he was told by his mother that Kelly
The specific word for that Chris coined. So
most likely already had a boyfriend, so he might as well quit his attempts.
what attempts? What attempt? I can't. I'm not gonna talk about this.
But later, he changed his story, saying that he came to that realization all by himself. In other retellings, he said that he simply forgot to call her one weekend, and after he broke the routine, he didn't want to continue. On February 24th, 2003, Christian spent a tearful 21st birthday. For some reason, he was kicked out of English class by his male and possibly gay professor. Like many historical accounts of his life, he keeps changing the story. First, he said that the class was reading the book Wednesday's Child, which featured an autistic girl. He recounted that he told the professor that he was autistic as well, which resulted in a misunderstanding and Chris being forced to leave the class. Alternatively, he admitted to causing a disruption in class, writing in a report, exclamations you'd likely hear from a black person in church, which prompted his dismissal from the classroom.
Yeah, that's probably why.
This ejection further increased his hate for men and gay men in general, and further convinced him
serious?
of launching a pursuit to find true love.
Oh.
In order to meet whom he called a boyfriend-free girl,
Oh,
he launched his love quest.
Great.
However,
Great.
finding that one special person in his life wasn't going to be easy.
That's...
Christian didn't feel like he had...
Alrighty, if any of you were just going out there trying to find love and not even trying to find like a, you know what I'm saying? Here's my thing. And obviously Chris is, I'm not comparing anybody to Chris, but if you're just going out there trying to just get into a relationship, you're already having the wrong fucking thinking, you know? Find be interested in people, not the love, not being in love, whatever. And it's fine to just sit here and be like, oh man, I wish I did have this feeling with somebody, blah, blah, blah. But if all you're doing is going out there looking for like a lover in each person instead of just looking at the person themselves, you're already doing it wrong.
Had the confidence to approach women on his own volition due to the infinitely high boyfriend factor. This term refers to the very high probability that any girl to whom he spoke already had a boyfriend, making it close to impossible to find his coveted boyfriend-free girl. By extension, every man who already had a girlfriend was thought of by Chris with seething loathing.
Jesus
With the
fucking
infinitely
Christ.
high boyfriend factor, I'm not fond of about 99.99999999996%
Wow.
of the total male population, with a margin of error of the 4 billionth% for about
My
100
streams
men,
usually
of
go for
whom
2
are okay
hours. It's about an
acquaintances.
hour 15.
Those doofs get all the luck, having a sweetheart to care for.
There
and
was
to be
no
cared
Tinder
from,
then,
getting
dude.
all the hugs, kisses, and emotional support, and the security of a solid future without loneliness and with love and children. And besides that, my autism is not much
Oh
help
my
on
god.
the programming of
Okay,
my
here's
mind.
your swallow noises.
Sigh.
I can't
Oh,
chant because
my
my
life.
oh my life. Oh my god, no. Here's your swallow noises and thank you for the posture check. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you very much. My mouse just broke out of nowhere, so now I'm giving it a fucking rest. Why is that a chant? It's just funny, that's
To
why.
combat his reluctance to approach prospective females, he devised a way
Okay, to be fair, those are some that's some very clear eyelashes, man.
in which women
Good for
would
you.
approach him instead. The attraction sign.
Yeah?
Christian created what he called an attraction sign, which was much like a personals ad, but in public. 21 and single white male.
You're
shy,
kidding.
smart, young at heart, computer skilled, humorous, a great thinker and go-getter, natural salesperson, enjoys good parts of life, diplomatic, friendly, loves his family, peaceful, very creative, he's lonely.
I love that. I love that at the very end. Just, he's lonely. I love that at the end.
Seeking a cute 18 to 21 single female companion, 18 to 21 years of age, does not already have a boyfriend. Single,
You're
average
kidding.
to slender weight, body type, white, lives in Charlottesville or Ruckersville area.
Sorry, I just had to wrap my head around how he's also a racist.
Does not smoke or drink alcohol. Happy, positive
Hey, can we turn this into a rap? Can we turn this into a rap though? For real?
personality. Average high income. Drives a vehicle. If any men read this huge sign, mind your own business. And to all men with girlfriends, except marrieds and blacks, go jump off.
Wow! Wait, I'm confused. Wait, I'm confused? Wait. And if any man reads this huge sign, mind your own business. And to all men with girlfriends, except marrieds and blacks. So you don't. I'm confused. I don't. No, seriously, I don't exactly. So is he racist towards black people or not towards black people? Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, he doesn't want to seem racist here. Okay. I kind of get it.
Off a cliff. Have a nice day.
Smiley!
He would hang the sign up at the PVCC
Smiley!
lobby and would stand or sit beside it in the hopes of attracting potential mates.
I see.
Based on the attraction sign and later comments, it is clear that instead of finding the love of his life, his quest for a sweetheart was more of a quest to lose his virginity and
Why'd
to find
you
a
have to
woman
do
motivate
that?
him and
That's fair
financially
though.
support him.
No, that's fair though, Gino.
Just a couple of months into his love quest, Christian was met with an obstacle.
Oh,
Mary Lee Walsh, the Dean of Student Affairs, tore down his attraction sign and allegedly even tore it up in front of him.
God damn you to hell,
According to
Larry!
Chris, she yelled at him in a violent manner and said that his way of doing things would not get him a girlfriend. It is likely that Walsh may have, in fact, taken down his sign and told him that it was inappropriate, as his methods were akin to soliciting sex on campus.
Kinda,
In any case,
yeah.
he was deeply disheartened by this event. It literally shattered my heart to almost nothing and murdered my soul. In response to this attack, Christian made another sign, which was quickly removed in a similar fashion.
You could just...
This was to be the
I'm
beginning
pretty sure
of
you could
Christian's
just
make-believe
post it on
conflict
Craigslist. I'm
with
pretty sure they had
Mary Lee
Craigslist back
Walsh
then.
that will haunt him for most of
She
his
was just
adult
jealous,
life.
really. Watch was a reality check
As
he
an act
needed.
of catharsis, Christian wrote a
I see
poem
desires is now
called
boarding. Welcome to
Saddest
Lilybelle
Heart
Airlines.
in
Hope
the
you have a
World.
safe and enjoyable
In
flight. Yes! We're gonna do it. Lonesome and sad. No. We're gonna do this the right way. Saddest Heart in the World by Christian W. Chandler. November 4th, 2003. Lonesome and sad. Lonesome and sad. The mastermind is very bad. In efforts of getting a boyfriend-free gal, that female dog took my only idea for a fall. Heartbroken, sad, and very lonely, I may never remove my virginity. And with Backstreet Boys' tune, I sing my lonesome croon. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. Tell me why I so need a cute girl my age. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. And so, deep in dreary thought, a girl was what I sought. A stitch in time will never remove my crying rhyme. I may be destined for loneliness forever. Fate is to blame. Whatever. I conclude this cry to say that as long as there are no matching girls, My happiness well runs dry.
Which he refers to Walsh in the most unkind of light. Lonesome and sad, lonesome and sad.
I'm sorry, the way I'm sorry, we have to skip it. I know where we're gonna listen to his version. I already did it.
10th, Chris wrote a short story called Sonichu and Rosechu, the Genesis of the Love Hogs. It establishes the origins of Sonichu and Rosechu, and also incorporates elements from the Sonic the Hedgehog lore, such as the Chaos Emeralds. In addition, the story features a lovely Pokemon trainer. Her name was Kel, short for Kelly.
Wow.
He published it
that
on
sounds
the Sonichu
that
site.
sounds
In June, Christian found work as a salesperson for Cutco, a cutlery retailer.
Please,
It is
a
unknown
crumb
whether
of
he
the
actually
pussy,
managed
please.
to sell any knives.
Oh,
Later customers
Cutco
proved that he was still in
classic.
possession of unpurchased stock,
Cutco
holding onto
classic.
some
To be
items
fair, I
more
actually
than a
like your
decade
knives.
after he was employed. His tenure ended in August. when
Matt,
his boss left
what
for
the
Charlottesville Air-
fucking? Oh my! I can't even go to the be right back screen. Matt, oh my God, Matt, that's a fucking. You know how much, Matt, that's 100 fucking subs today. 100 subs today. Oh my fucking God! Matt, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. What the fuck? Thank you, Matt. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry that you do it. Why? I will never understand, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Matt is literally funding the fucking flight. Jesus Christ.
area.
Thank you.
In August, the newly formed band, Christian and the Hedgehog Boys, released their debut album. The band,
Christian
which was
and the
led by
Hedgehog
Christian
Boys!
and also featured Sonic, Sonichu, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Black Sonichu, in fact, only existed in Christian's head. The
Wait,
album
what
entirely
happened?
consisted
Shut
of
up, Matt.
Christian
You
singing
definitely know what you
melody-free
did.
vocals with original lyrics over existing songs being played in the background. His songs covered a range of topics, such as his search for love in So Need a Cute Girl, based on I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
Oh. I'm stuck as a virgin.
Autism
Oh, that's
in
great.
AUTISM,
Oh!
sung over the Backstreet Boys' Larger Than Life.
Matt, shut up! Oh my God! That doesn't make it any better, Matt! He's really like artistically
Later that
driven
year,
though.
Chris wrote another poem,
Can
Sonichu's
I read
Ode
this?
to
Should I read this
Rosechu,
one?
an
Should
attempt
I
at
read this
depicting
one?
the romantic ties binding Sonichu and Rosechu. Oh Rosechu, you are as beautiful as a rose.
Should I read this one? I mean, he doesn't.
Though a
It's
zapbud
not
is
like
the flower
open
that
enough.
heals your woes. He once again reinstates his
Please
idealized
do.
views on relationships between men and women. If I evolve into your knight, I will protect you with my
white knight,
lance.
white knight!
Speed makes no difference, though you are slower than I.
Do it? No, we have to get the poll. Do it. We have to get a poll going. I literally can't even get a poll going. Do you guys see my cursor? Do you see the sad cursor? I like the color. I just wanted the green gift box. I like the Jesus fucking Christ, Matt.
You dance in the field with such grace and style. Sigh.
It's trying. It's.
Poem
I know.
closes with
You
possibly
guys.
the first utterance of a variant of Christian's commonly used term, sweetheart. Rosie, as often as birds tweet, will you be my lovely heart sweet? In
Ah.
October of 2003,
Ah.
Christian reunited with his childhood friend, Sarah, for her birthday. For the special
You can care less for me, meaning you have care to give because you could still care less to me. Care less for me. Care less for me, dude. If you can still care less, do it. I dare you.
occasion, he made her a present. a hand-drawn comic book
It's okay, no
detailing the
biggie.
complete history of their life together, entitled Chris plus Sarah's Life
Wait,
Shares.
wait, what? What is happening?
2003, Christian reunited with his childhood friend
Oh,
Sarah
damn.
for her birthday.
She's
For
looking
the
very
special
fine in that
occasion,
jean
he made her a present.
outfit.
A hand-drawn comic book detailing the complete history of their life together, entitled Chris plus Sarah's Life Shares. It is from this work of literature that the majority of their interactions with each other has come to be known, including Sarah's supposed childhood bullying, which then 21-year-old Chris completely neglects. Like most of his creative
Wow!
efforts,
Oh, so
it is
this is the one
self-centered,
all the way
bragging
back
about his
then.
accomplishments concerning Sonichu. He also talks about her personal life, including her relationship with her boyfriend. As of some time before
Yikes!
July 2000,
Yikes!
Sarah has
Yikes!
been living with her boyfriend, Wes Isley, a magician who does parties. He closes the book with hope for the future. A special note from Christian to Sarah. I hope that we can hang together sometime. But for now and forever, we will always be good friends.
Oh,
To
that's
return
actually
the
just
sentiment,
sweet!
Sarah decided to spend Christmas with the Chandlers, which delighted Chris.
Wait, why?
Nintendo.
On November 22nd, 2003, Christian filmed a documentary of his activities in the game Animal Crossing on the Nintendo GameCube, which he then sent to Nintendo for consideration. Chris narrates this hour-long tour of two of his self-made towns, Quickville and Quick City. Since the documentary features a video game player narrating his activities while playing a game, this possibly makes Chris the first ever Let's Player in the modern understanding.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's kind of fucking crazy. That's kind of fucking crazy. That's kind of fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little wild. Okay, that's a little. Are you serious? That's so fucking crazy. Oh my god. A living legend. A living legend. And he fucks his mom.
Ending of the word.
Hello, Nintendo. Welcome to my
Oh my
Animal Crossing
god!
Nintendo GameCube. I am your host. My name is Christian Weston Chandler. I live in Ruckersville, Virginia. And I is 21 years old. And I play because I'm young at heart.
God bless him.
So
God
anyway,
bless
we're
it.
going to take a tour of my city.
Like everything he produces, it includes Sonichu.
Do you accept my apology, my liege? I forgot to ask. He walked. You could run. I know. Oh, God bless him. Matt, you didn't have to do this as an apology. I told you there's no need. But if you need me to say, yes, I accept your apology, yes, I accept your fucking apology. What? He does. I'm just saying he fucks his mom.
So anyway, stepping out.
I'm
is
not
my
saying it like a
character,
brag.
Sonichu.
I'm just saying he does.
He's wearing the clothes with the character on it. Like I said, you might remember his face.
Like, saying I fucked your mom is different, right? It's like, huh, I fucked your mom. And it's like, huh, I fucked my mom. Like, well, I can't. That's.
And there's his actual face. You remember the rest of his body, you see the whole picture.
Chris performs a spontaneous rendition of Yellow is a Mellow Color off the Sonic and the Hedgehog Boys album.
Yellow is a mellow color. Yes, it is. It's a mellow color. Sonichu zaps the lightning. And mellow color.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He also treats the audience with a performance of So Need a Cute Girl.
Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. Tell me why I so need a cute girl my age.
Dude, just those two lines of so cute, like, oh, says so much.
Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend.
I kind
That
of
was inspired by a real thing.
He
I kind of want to
in-game
find the
diary
song
that he
and do
keeps.
a cover. I'm so sorry.
And for a monthly journal entry here.
Yeah, made for Nintendo.
Yeah, I tried to
Oh,
get a girlfriend
no.
because I don't have a girlfriend. But I have made up a poem. Let you guys read it.
Oh,
Alright?
He said this
Go
to
down a
Nintendo,
little bit, you
yeah.
can go along.
Do it, God. I hate that y'all
It's a
would be
very
willing
good
to let me do it
poem
though.
Because I am an artist as well as a poet. I make a rhyme every time.
I don't remember
He
the rest of
proceeds
the
to give a
words,
tour
but
of his bedroom.
This is my bedroom. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Because I like to make things fun.
It was
since,
made,
I'm young at
the
heart.
song wasn't made for Nintendo. This Let's Play video was made for Nintendo. The song was made for himself.
As he unwittingly transfers his hoarding habits into a virtual environment, his bedroom in Animal Crossing closely replicates his real-life counterpart.
It's true, though. It's definitely
Chris goes
true.
outside and comes across several characters who all seem to run back indoors at the very sight of him.
What the? Why would you say that?
I kind of got to know it from the start. Oop,
That's so fucking mean! That's so mean! Why do you have to say it like that? They just go in during random times! They just, oh my god! Oh my god! This is such a dick! Gino, like, okay, I know I'm only on part 2 of 58, but that was so mean! I'm dying. Oh my god! What long distract? Oh my god! Oh
There's
my
Aunt Cootie. She just went in.
What the fuck? You're kidding!
Oop, she just went in. There's Aunt Cootie. She just went in.
Oh!
And there's Elmer.
Oh my god! I know. How is this happening? How is this happening? What was said? I zoned out. Look, yeah, we can hear it.
Kind of got to know it.
Back indoors at the very sight of him.
Around here, I want to
Wait.
Several characters who all seem to run back
indoors at the very sight of
Around
him.
here, I want to show you my favorite
fucking
character.
mind.
I kind of got to know it from the start. Oop, she just went in. There's Aunt Cootie. She just went in. And there's Elmer. He just went in.
He then travels to his house on Quickville Island to reveal that he mostly uses the property for extra storage.
Dude, same
I
though.
use mine as storage for the extra items I don't
Same
have
though,
room
same
for
though.
at home. Yeah, I got a bunch.
He reasserts his brand loyalty for Nintendo and decries their competitors.
Speaking of which, you should make this Sonic Heroes should be Nintendo GameCube exclusive because Xbox and PlayStation 2, my opinion is the same as yours. They both stink.
Oh.
Yeah, I do not even own them. I don't even want them. That goes double for the PS1 as well.
Thank you for Bishop Imposter.
I had my GameCube for about almost a year and a half now. Got it on May 31st, 2002. I got your SNES, Nintendo 64, NES.
Damn, so he just actually has a lot of shit.
Original Genesis,
Damn!
and Sega CD, as well as Sega Dreamcast, and the Sega Saturn. So I got
That's the
mostly
most
all of them.
controversial
I've
thing
been a
he said
Sonic
all
fan forever. That's
documentary.
why I'm glad that Sonic came to Nintendo.
He mentions
when
that
is
he
my
likes
mouse
to
gonna
keep his
stop fucking
surroundings
up?
clean by picking weeds.
Okay,
look
bye,
at this.
Axel. Thank
There's
you,
a weed.
sweetheart. Have
I
a
pick
good
weeds.
one.
Keeps my town clean, as well as Quixie.
He also likes to keep active.
Another weed. Why you know about that? I usually like to run. It keeps me going faster.
He introduces
Running makes you go faster.
the viewers to his character, Crystal.
Anyway, this is Crystal. She's wearing the Rose Chew look. There's a zap button on the door.
I need to fix my
Rose Chew Love
mouse.
right here.
Near the end, Chris proclaims that he is high-functioning autistic.
And to answer the y'all
Your
important
timer is not
question,
boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight.
What is the meaning of HFA with the two red eyes? I will tell you. Got that? That means high functionally autism because that's what I am. I'm functionally autistic.
Okay, I'm gonna take some
I
notes.
may have autism, but since I'm high functional, I can do a lot of things. I mean, otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this documentary I'm doing right now. But anyway, for the submission of
Bertha! Bye, Bertha!
This
I
has
had
been a
Bertha in my last town.
documentary narrated by Christian Weston Chandler. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will consider this for publication. Bye now.
Bye now.
Christian started 2004 with a New Year's resolution to find a girlfriend.
If you're starting a resolution to
January
find a
3rd,
girlfriend
he
and
drew
not
a
to meet
Sonichu
somebody
comic
really
strip,
nice, you're already
which also
fucking up.
featured Rose-Chew and Black Sonichu. This was the first time he included
This is essentially me with my fanfics growing up.
his characters in an illustrated storytelling setting. On the 6th, he went to get an eye exam. The optometrist in question happened to be Dr. David Chandler, Chris's brother from Bob's first marriage, who informed him for the first time that he had an 8-year-old niece named Savannah. On January 18th, he wrote Hard Love Quest, a poem concerning his difficulties in finding a boyfriend-free girl.
Read this so bad.
Without girlfriend love, he feels in older age,
God.
as he is still stuck as a virgin with rage. He searched low and high to the end. The only delay is the fear of being already beaten by a boyfriend. On January 31st, Christian wrote in his diary, "Well, it's the end of another month, and I still don't have a girlfriend. Maybe my latest idea, the Sonichu's newsletter, will make the ladies take notice of me." The newsletter in question was an outlet for Christian's creative ideas concerning Sonichu and his poetry. Issue 1 featured a couple of skits starring Sonichu, the poem Saddest Heart in the World, and a personal ad for himself, which was not unlike his attraction sign.
Oh my god.
Christian is a very shy and very thoughtful person, and
he's
will only
really
accept
grinding
person-to-person
so hard.
Encounters. When
I
getting
know,
his
I need to
attention,
find all of
approach
Chris's
and
poems
say hi to
first,
him.
right?
Do not flirt from a distance. He will not be able to notice. To find Christian, he'll be...
Me! That's me! Do not flirt from a distance. I will not be able to notice. Oh, wow.
wearing the Sonichu medallion. In addition to posting a digital copy onto his website, he distributed printed copies of the newsletter around PVCC campus as an alternative to his attraction sign. This must have caught the attention of Mary Lee Walsh, who issued a cease and desist order. In an email dated February 1st, Chris tried to settle out of court. "Mary, I've slept on it, and I've realized that note hanging is not the way to get attention. And I don't really want to meet with either you nor Susan. No offense."
No offense.
I'll tell you what, let's forget the meeting, and if you will allow my newsletter to stay in distribution, I will do all of the following. I will never hang notes on the wall again. I'll consider stopping my silent
Oh my god.
treatment on Susan. I'll consider knocking you and Susan up my scale.
Oh my god! I can't! Dude, how far? Like, you guys might be verified on Twitter, but are you verified on my scale of respect?
Respect each by 2 points. 0 equals no respect. 10 equals respect.
What is 8 on that scale, though? What is 8 on that scale? Like, some respect?
Walsh replied and insisted that they meet
Consider knocking you and Susan out. I really thought.
On February 9th, Christian recounted the events of that meeting. Following
Wait,
week,
Susan Hannafin and I will be able to meet with you. Oh. Damn.
On February 9th, Christian recounted the events of
Can
that
you release
meeting.
your respect scale
Mary
for
Lee
chat,
Walsh made it illegal to distribute
If you
want to
know where my respect scale
I am very
is,
angry at that
where you are on my
XXXXX.
respect scale.
In response, I plan to incite the masses and hope they demand the return of the news dash, so my chances on getting a girlfriend
So
can be
the news doesn't like the news dash is like, oh yeah, this is something nice I do, but like there's no point to it if I can't, right? Like all he really cares about is getting a girlfriend.
restored. I have also declared war on them as well. It was allegedly during this meeting where he performed his Curse Yehameha attack, which consisted of Chris mimicking the hand motion of an attack move from the anime series Dragon Ball Z and cursing people into experiencing bad luck. However, it is not certain whether he was inspired by the original occurrence of the Kamehameha or its parody featured in another anime, Excel Saga, to which Chris has definitely been exposed.
To which Chris has definitely.
March,
Why the fuck
Chris
do you say it
claimed
like that,
the kerfuffle concerning
Gino?
Walsh got his parents upset too. That XXXXX Mary
Bitch.
Lee Walsh got
That
on my
bitch
and
Mary
my
Lee
parents'
Walsh.
nerves. All I'd been doing was trying to get a girlfriend. Is that too much to ask?
Oh my
I'm very
God,
devastated
honey.
due to my shattered heart that XXXXX
Bitch.
caused unto me. My life sucks. Completely disregarding her demands, he published issue 3.
If you think your life sucks because you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner, that's not the problem.
3 of Sonichu's News Dash, with most of the content themes remaining unaltered. However, his requirements for a boyfriend-free girl were tweaked a little bit.
What is it?
He was now looking for 18 to 22-year-olds, since he had just turned 22 himself.
Wait, what? I'm 25. You wouldn't take
In May
me?
of 2004,
Rude.
Nintendo
Just
Power
kidding.
magazine published an article highlighting Christian's Animal Crossing video, referring to Chris only as Sonichu.
The music that he has for the
Simply
background
amazing.
here?
There's no other way to describe what we've received from Sonichu of Quickville.
Shut
A
up,
full
what?
Video were from Nintendo Power Mag.
You're kidding, you're kidding. Nintendo
In
actually
May of
responded?
2004, Nintendo Power Magazine published an article highlighting Christian's Animal Crossing video, referring to Chris only as Sonichu. Simply amazing.
Matt says, Lily, a lot of people wouldn't take you. Okay, says the guy who dropped like 100 gift subs just now, bro. Hello?
Amazing. There's no other way to describe what we've received from Sonichu of Quickville, a full video documentary that walked us through his daily life.
Oh my god, he actually got on it!
Every manner of furniture. Quickville's landscape was filled to the bursting point with all the animals who'd
Wait, what? That's $1.50, right? Wait. Wait. They're pity gift subs? That's not true. That's not... You're... That's not true. Is that... Oh.
moved to his well-tended town, and Sonichu has customized everything about his town. Even many villagers have followed his bold trends, wearing the patterns he has created. This apparently got the attention of PVCC's newspaper, The Forum, which featured Christian.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. That's just a lot of. That's a lot of. That's a lot. That's a lot.
And Sonichu in an exclusive report. PVCC
I hope you're okay.
student Christian Chandler has dedicated many hours to his pastime. He is the creator
I mean, I know
of
you're
Sonichu,
okay, but I
the
hope you're
electric
okay. You know what I mean?
Pokemon. Like Sonic, Sonichu can run at high speed.
Wait, what is this one? Is this a different one?
Exclusive PVCC's newspaper.
This apparently got the attention of PVCC's news. Oh, okay.
The Forum, which
wow, so he actually got on a lot of newspapers. Matt, what is happening? What is
Chandler?
Stop! What is happening? Stop! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like Sonic, Sonichu can run at high speeds. During Supersonic's battle,
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I mean, thank you, Matt. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But wow!
With a bystanding Pikachu, Chandler explained. According to this story, the power from the Chaos Emeralds transformed Pikachu into Sonichu.
Oh my
Chandler and the world he created for Sonichu were featured in the May 2004
Please don't tell me how much he's spending on me.
Power.
It makes me feel really like
are his initials.
it makes me feel like I'm not doing enough to do it. You know what I mean?
During all this
well, thank you, Zara. Thank you very much for the biddies. I appreciate it.
But he updated his personal contact information to include a link to his
Match.com! He's on Match.com! Hell yeah! He's on Match.com.
It was also around this time that he opened a MySpace
You think he still
account.
has it? Yeah, MySpace! Okay, let's go.
Video games and TCG. I also like anime, Legos, and I love my parents.
I also like anime, Legos, and I love my parents.
I also enjoy web design. He proceeds to list all the gaming consoles in his possession, finishing with the Pokemon catchphrase, "Gotta catch 'em all."
Yeah!
He listed
Me meeting this guy in middle school?
/cartoonist. He explores his most desperate desires in his blurb.
The fuck
I
is
am
a
a
blurb?
bit shy, but I would enjoy the company of a beautiful girl who likes some of the things I do. I also like to have fun when I can, and I don't really like to be alone. I graduated from high school on the honor roll.
Isn't that a blatant lie? Didn't he like not graduate from high school? Like wasn't he like upset that he graduated from high school not on the honor roll? Matt, please don't say that. Please don't think that that's like please don't think that that's true. That's not. Please don't do that.
And I'm doing very well at PVCC. A lot of men make false promises to their girlfriends. But I am totally different.
Wow.
When it comes to what I can offer, I can seriously
Haven't heard
promise
that
care,
one before.
respect, empathy, and love. I think that
Yeah,
most girls
exactly.
deserve the world,
Please
and I will
don't
do
think
my
that you're
best
gifting
give
to
it
get
them.
friends. Like you, any single time that you're in, anybody who's in chat right now, any single time, or just lurking, any single time that y'all are just hanging, like I remember majority of your names. We all get to know each other here. The Discord's open and we talk all very much. So.
In May 2004, he attended the Anime Mid-Atlantic Convention for the first time, where he met notable voice
Welcome back,
actress
Manij.
Monica Rial. She
How goes
also
the battle?
sings opera very nicely.
You
and
know.
she's a very nice, fun, and sweet person
Kind of surprised that Nintendo actually like wrote about it, which is kind of nice.
to hang around with. She sure made my day a sweet one. In
Aw.
Sonichu's News Dash, issue 5, he introduces 3 new Sonichu characters.
Wow.
Christian Sonichu, based on himself.
Wow.
Leslie Sonichu, his quote-unquote rival, who's based on Sarah Hammer's boyfriend, Wes Isley, and
Oh my
Sarah
God.
Hammer Rose Chu, obviously
Oh,
named after
no.
Sarah herself.
Oh no.
In
Oh
June,
no.
to celebrate the 24-year wedding anniversary of his parents, Chris made them a present, a dramatic retelling of the family's life via Animal Crossing. Through this
This is
videographic
actually-
endeavor, he delves deep into the family's
Oh
history.
my God.
Hi, Mom and Dad. How are you doing? This is my little present for y'all.
This is so cute though.
Documentary for y'all.
This reminds me of the fact that like my mom plays Animal Crossing now, right? She plays New Horizons, right? And for Mother's Day, I got the new the new Tom Nook Build-A-Bear, and I put little voice clips of me and my brother telling us telling her like, oh, we love you and stuff like that. And I gave it to her and she was genuinely ecstatic. It's really like I still have the video of her, right? Because I usually like to back up my videos and delete everything on my phone. But I actually kept the video of her just like getting super happy, and she gets really, really excited whenever she presses on Tom's paw and she hears him go like she loves it.
Here in Animal Crossing for Nintendo GameCube.
She took it around like everywhere for like a
and
week.
How you are now and so forth. So take a trip back in time with me, won't you? As we explore how each of you were.
Well, that's
Of course,
interesting.
first we'll travel back in time to the time of good old Robert Franklin Chandler Jr. He was a hit youngster back in his day.
Oh.
Let's take a look inside his chateau and see what describes him as him.
I wonder how he did this though.
He collects
Like back
records,
then.
And he's got lots of them. He's got so many shelves. He might call him a record case. Yeah.
Chris reveals that Bob has Cherokee ancestry.
He was born in Cherokee in Texas. Actually, he was like...
Okay,
1/16
okay, alright. I was like, where?
That's why we have this totem pole here. This Chinese lion here. That's he's been to Korea for World War II, I believe. And he got Conduct Medal of Honor.
Is it?
This is right here.
He
This is
performs
actually
the
kinda
same
cute.
type of tour for Barbara.
But she went to school and she worked hard. And see these shirt here? That's her school colors, blue and white. Because back in high school,
Oh, that's so
she was
cute.
a cheerleader. Rum bum, sis boom ba, yay yay, la la la.
Oh!
Hell yeah, she likes the old stuff as well, so she's got a little tea set here. And we got a kitchen.
I love that, like, generally, I mean, I guess I, like, at that time, I'm sure, too, or even sometimes now, like, generally, it's just, like, the two things that, like, define a woman are the kitchen and, like, pink, so.
Fridge and stove. Here's a little fan to keep cool with. Keep food in this little pantry.
That's a nice pantry. I want that shit in Animal Crossing.
Here. Although somebody brought up the map.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jobit.
You put your garbage in the garbage can. And this is the sad part. In some places now, in very few houses nowadays, what happened in the old days, the bathroom was in the same room as the kitchen.
Yep.
But luckily, we always remember to wash our hands with soap and water. Yeah. Anyway, that's just in the days of old. Nowadays, she does have a private bathroom. Yeah.
God,
Chris
just
explains
old
how his
Animal
parents first
Crossing
met.
says so much.
They met
Old Animal
over at
Crossing says
Maddie's
so
house.
much.
Yeah. Mom was just sitting down with her friend. She was watching Bobby sing up here.
Bobby.
And well, she really liked his singing, so as father put it, she went up to him and then as he passed by, changed the thermostat. Yeah. Anyway, she chased him down the hallway and cornered him.
She chased him. That's not the way you do it. That's not the way. But the way that he said it was just like, yeah. Anyway, she chased him down the hallway and cornered him, and so then they got together. Shit.
And then after that,
Did we find out who Christian is yet? Yeah, we're continuing to do that.
Got to know each other, found common things. Bob, do you take this woman to be your lovely wed wife, to love and hold and cherish and to honor? I do.
I do.
Take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and cherish and to honor forever.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Whoopee!
After reenacting their wedding, Christian introduces himself into the picture.
Why do I feel like this is where it starts to get sad?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then they come along with their baby carriage, and that's where I came in. Born in February 1982 was me.
He gives
How old
himself
is he
a
now,
tour
then?
of his own room
How old are
Anyway,
they
this is
now?
my bedroom.
and then returns to Bob's room.
As a little
Sweet.
retribution for
Oh, they're like in their 40s, huh?
we're gonna play a little number on the jukebox.
39. Okay. Yo, what arc of Christian anime is this? Still early, still early.
We're gonna play Sitting Under the Apple Tree.
So that.
He proceeds to let the 1942 song Don't Sit Under the Apple
Oh my
Tree
god,
play
in
full.
fall?
And there you have a nice little blast from past.
Oh my god, I can't believe Chris literally invented role playing too. Dude, honestly, to be fair, like him doing Let's Play, like possibly being the first Let's Play is kind of fucking
The video
wild.
cuts to a drawing made with Mario paint, which says, "To Mom and Dad,
Happy anniversary! Thank you
both
both
for
for
my
my
birth.
birth!
Christian C."
Oh my god.
In July, Chris began going to the Charlottesville Fashion Square, attraction sign in hand, to seek out fellow mates. Evidently, his current practice did not yield promising results, as in a diary entry dated August 1st,
He walks out everyone.
announced,
Exactly.
"Well, it's another month. Still no girlfriend. But I have a new idea that I'm sure will reel in a girlfriend on a fateful red string."
The way that he
The
says
idea
it is so
concerning red
like,
string
here you go. It's such a trapping way of getting a girlfriend. You know what I mean? It's so much of like a, let me just continue pulling the rope.
consisted of Christian tying a red string to a paper heart on which "Pick me up and bring me to my owner" was written.
Oh,
The significance of using a red string was
gosh.
most likely a reference to its appearance in the anime Excel Saga, and is a well-known symbol in many Asian cultures.
Yep.
Christian would throw the heart at prospective partners and hope that they would pick up the heart and follow the red string leading back to
He
him.
literally would throw it
It
at
cannot
them?
be determined how successful this strategy could have been, because just 4 days after he employed
Okay.
the red string of fate, a mall security guard, which Chris referred to as a jerk-op, put an end to it.
Okay.
In August, Chris shifted focus away from Pokemon and centered his attention on Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is the change of growing up, right? You move from Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh! He was fishing for babes. Yeah, I did fix your darn posture, thank you. Oh my god. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. This is how you get over the arc. That's how you do it.
Themed card game. He began making his own custom cards and attended his first Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament at the game place, where he met Megan Schroeder. Over the months of getting to
Oh my god, look at her face! Look at her face! Okay,
Megan,
after we finish this part of the doc, we have to end, and then I'll continue doing Chris John because this is just great. But literally my mouse is broken, so I have no idea how we're gonna end. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna have to like completely shut down my computer.
I grew fond of her. Although at that time, and up to now, she wasn't interested in a lovely relationship. I've bided to her wishes and requests. I am truly fond of her. Since he and Megan had Yu-Gi-Oh as a common interest, Christian only intensified his obsession with the game, creating more and more custom Yu-Gi-Oh cards, with one depicting Crystal, Christian's make-believe female twin. He also designed a girlfriend's gift card, on which the illustrated girlfriend looks suspiciously like the sister. On September 4th...
Wait. I got lost there. Wait.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, with one depicting Crystal, Christian's make-believe female twin.
Okay.
He also designed a girlfriend's gift card, on which the illustrated girlfriend looks suspiciously like the sister.
Okay.
On September 4th, Christian reflected on his love quest so far. While I was at the mall for the 8th week today, I realized something. Since I have been using a sign to state my being single and lonesome towards an 18 to 22-year-old boyfriend-free woman, I, in the event, was trying to sell myself like a new car. 2 days later, Chris's love quest was interrupted by a jerk-cop. I told that jerk-cop off when I pulled some of my fun cards and told my lonesome virgin story, intimidated him, and shouted no into his face.
Wow.
In short, today was my Independence Day, but I am still alone. On September 11th...
Yeah, that's why it's called an Independence Day. 'Cause you're independent? So, Lilies, what days do you stream on? Days I feel like it. Hey, yo.
11th, his search for love took a turn for the worst.
I used to have a schedule, but it gave me anxiety, so now I just try my best.
When I got arrested for trying, I fortunately did not go to jail, but I have been stripped of my right to go to the mall by myself. I would be required to bring my mom or dad with me.
Oh, that's
my independence and my soul were practically murdered.
Yeah, that's not it.
Chris's run of misfortune climaxed when only 5 days later, the school board of
PVCC
suspended him for 1 year. My dad is bloodthirsty for revenge as well. He's going to write to U.S. President George W. Bush Jr. and Laura Bush to help me get allowed back to PVCC. We all cursed to death upon that XXXXX Mary Lee Walsh. In conjunction with his suspension, he was required to take anger management classes, get a psychological evaluation, and receive social skills counseling.
This is IRL, my immortal!
He lamented over his inability to go to PVCC or the mall, and confessed that he would be asking for a girlfriend this Christmas. Despite his bans from the college and the fashion square, he decided to continue with his search for a boyfriend-free girl, but relocated to the University of Virginia's campus.
I feel like at this point he's been spending the last 5 years trying to get a boyfriend-free girl.
Back to the fashion square in November. Regardless, he went back to UVA for a different kind of engagement. In the form...
How about me just going around talking about boyfriend-free girls now? Like, it's just... That's it.
Of a mandatory psychiatric evaluation. There are more of such documented examinations in existence, but this is the only one so far which has been made public.
Drill, you can't say Christian searched for a girlfriend-free boy because he was programmed to be more interested in one sex.
Mr. Chandler says that since finishing high school and starting
something
at
like
PVCC
that, whatever the fuck
in
it says,
2000, he has had an increasing interest in a female companion. His attempts at this ultimately led to his suspension from college. His attempt took the form of a sign, which he placed next to himself while sitting in the lobby at Piedmont. This sign was a list of qualifications that a potential girlfriend would have. He said that he has been very frustrated by his inability to find a girlfriend, and he suffers from noviophobia. This refers to his frustration that females often tell him that
this entire video, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the only video.
Females, his primary frustration is with his lack of companionship. The report mentions his medical record and earlier evaluations. He has already undergone psychological...
Yeah, it's neutrally worded because this document is an actual fucking psychological evaluation.
Evaluation by Robin Hawks at the Center of Learning Potential. The recommendation concerning Mr. Chandler's emotional status is that he seek psychiatric and psychological treatment.
Same though.
The psychologist felt that counseling and medication would possibly address his obsessive thought pattern and assist him with social skills. She also recommended anger management training. The analysis also comments on Christian's appearance and demeanor in the session. The patient is a mildly
he
overweight
found a
white
boyfriend-free
male wearing
girl.
blue jeans and a shirt. He was also wearing a makeshift necklace that has a large plastic medallion in the shape of a Pokemon character's head. He
Why
also
did they
had a
have to
number of
actually
shrinky-dink
pull that out and
decorations
say it's
attached to this
Pokemon?
necklace. He had a large backpack that he carried with him, and had a notebook containing a large number of drawings. His speech was somewhat nasal, with frequent awkward laughing during his sentences. His speech was fluent. His responses were appropriate to the questions posed to him. Overall, the volume of his speech was slightly elevated, although his tone was generally pleasant and almost jovial. His thought processes were linear and logical. He was somewhat concrete, especially regarding social interactions. He seemed to have a good insight into his limitations. The attending physician offers up his final verdict. Folstein's score was 30 out of 30, with his sentence being, "Uncle Spunky is a really funky monkey." Mr. Chandler is a 22-year-old man with a history of developmental delays and autism. Despite these limitations, he seems to have been quite successful in maximizing his academic abilities. He is left, however, with a severe degree of social awkwardness, and seems to have good insight into this. He is left feeling somewhat frustrated, as he has a strong desire for companionship, although his social limitations prevent him from being able to realize this in the way which he would like. The patient doesn't seem to pose a significant threat to himself or anyone else. After the evaluation, Chris carried
What I feel like usually the serial killers do? I'm confused.
on with life, much like before, with neither him nor his parents making any significant effort to change his ways. But Christmas was soon approaching, and maybe Santa would bring him a girlfriend.
Who earlier said, "Dear Santa, please bring me a boyfriend-free girlfriend for Christmas"? Amen. Who fucking said that? Who fucking said that? Because look at what you did. Look at what you did.
Friend like he wished, who could right all his wrongs and change his life for the better.
Look at what you did. Who the fuck said that? Did he? I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't see it until now. End of part 2. Okay. A, I need to use the restroom. B, my mouse is still broken. C, thank you so much for everybody here who is watching Krishan, a comprehensive history with me. I'm genuinely enjoying it. It was a GG's. This is great. Honestly, how many parts are there? 58. 58. You know how people play like game series? Yeah, this is what we gonna fucking do today. This is what we gonna do today. The only reason that I'm not still sitting here is that in about an hour, I actually am going to be part of a collab with the very kind and beautiful, wonderful Tsuki Luna. But I might come back tonight. So I might come back tonight. Can we get a goodbye hug, Lily? Yeah, sure. Bye. Huggy, 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 huggy. With a splash of Hell's Kitchen, I hope. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Because I could get in trouble for that. A totally collab when? Lyra and I never have the same schedule. So we'll see. But can't wait to learn more. Thank you very much. And big thank you, obviously, to Matt. Matt, you don't have to gift just to hang out. You could just hang out. But I appreciate your gifts today. It's fucking wild. Thank you so much. I've got nothing to say. And I don't even know how I'm going to end this. Like, I want to, like, actually send y'all somewhere. Can we get a kiss? Mwah. Can we get it? Thank you for streaming. Thank you for sitting here. I didn't know whether or not y'all would actually come. But let me see. Let me try to Control Alt Delete. Oh, I can't even get to the task manager. I don't even know if you guys can still hear me, but I can't send y'all anywhere because my mouse is broken. My name is Lilybelle. I love to travel. And I'm going to turn off my computer to say goodbye. Thank you for flying with